anyone. Everyone always talks about how being there for yourself and all you need is yourself is enough. And the only people you can rely on is yourself to get through life. And to an extent, that is true. But I am completely alone. Let me tell you, as someone who has no family to help me, I have no safety net. If I were to get very ill or extremely injured or anything like that, I have no one. I am completely alone. If I need help paying a bill, if I get behind, there is no one. Life is getting increasingly difficult, and human beings need community. Human beings need support. Human beings need a safety net. And I have none of that. I have just myself. And every day is getting harder and harder to get through. Waking up in the morning is starting to feel like a curse rather than a blessing. Day in and day out, I've been saying, okay, I have myself, and I go to work, I pay my bills as best as I can. I do everything for myself. I am completely self-sufficient, and it is so hard, because if I just want to be hugged, if I just want someone to hug me, I don't have someone to hug me. A hug, I don't even have that. I don't even feel like a human being anymore because I don't have any connection. And it's like I could go out, and I know people are like, go out and meet people and do things and develop outside hobbies. And I've done that. Believe me, I've done that. A lot of things where I live cost money to do, unfortunately, which I can't really be frivolous with right now. I'm in pure survival mode. I have to meet my basic needs before I can just go out and get to enjoy anything, which also sucks. Like, my basic needs have to take precedent. These are a constant struggle every single day. So the fact that they're a constant struggle means I can't possibly skip my basic needs and go straight to, I'm gonna go join a club and meet new people and spend money and hang out. Like, it feels like a catch-22, and I don't know what to do. I just know that I can't keep living life alone. I want family. I want love. I want safety. And I don't have any of that. I want family. I want love. I want safety. And I don't have any of that.
I want family. I want love. I want safety. And I don't have any of that.
Well, that comes from feminism. As far as gas you up into being an independent woman, now you have no connections. Social media, superficiality, and this is the breed of it. This is why we say, you women, you ought to be in order. This is why we say that you are in big trouble, because you have lost a sense of reality. But I want to say shalom. I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Blessing this gospel of lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just a quick lesson through the spirit, kind of like a follow-up to the last lesson I did. Have this young woman, what appears to be a real hair. This young Jake chick. She's basically saying that how she has to do everything by herself. She has no help. She has no friends for real, no family, no connection. All the blase. And the sad part about it all is that she claims she wants somebody to love her. But okay, let's just say if that is the case, because I'm not going to take it away and say that you probably don't want that. You just don't know how to express it, because superficiality, they teach you women to keep your guard up. If a man come and want to talk to you, you got to put on this superficial act. But just the fact of what you said alone is enough to have these simps in your inbox going nuts over you, because a lot of these niggas, they actually want women. But let's see if you take it upon a call to duty to actually date one of these men and actually be with them instead of judging them. Okay? Because you may have a decent guy, he may send her an inbox or a tweet or whatever platform she's on, we don't know. But he may send her something and then she may totally ignore it. You know, because you've been spoiled mentally, okay, in the society and physically with these gifts to choose men that you feel that's not, to choose men or to overlook men that you feel is not your equal. But at the same time, you're struggling, you have no family, you have no friends, you have no real connections, because one thing about social media, they don't have connection. You don't, when you're on social media and you become flabbergasted and airheaded by this fake culture, what happens is that you become desensitized, man, in your mindset. Okay, your dopamine receptors are firing all over the place to the point you don't have a sense of serenity anymore. Okay, this is why a detox, a fast, and away from certain things is always good. Notice when we were kids, right, we didn't have cell phones, right? We had telephones, house phones, they had pay phones. You had to go to pay phone, put the cord in there, make you a call, collect. See, we had what they called, we had basically face-to-face interaction. Okay, I may call my homeboy on the phone, you know, say, hey, bro, you stepping out? But I was never on the phone with my homeboys for hours and shit like that, man. You know, I had a brother I talked to from time to time, and all the time if we on the phone talking is because we're trying to beat this video game, and he's, you know, showing me how to beat it or tricks to defeat this damn boss on a video game or something. But we wasn't on the phone like that, man. Okay, I didn't really start having phone conversations with women until I was like 14, 15 years old. And even then, the women that I talked to, they lived around the house. So it's like I didn't have to be on the phone with these hoes. Okay, so you had you had a sense of reality, man. You know, but now with this technological age, man, this social media, everybody can be something that they're not. Okay, a simp, it just take one simp to gas you up. Okay, he can see a booty cheek or something like that, and one like turns to 100 likes, and before you know it, you just this Instagram or Facebook sensation now. You know, it got so bad to the point women are literally selling farts in a bottle for $5,000. The niggas are buying it. This bitch will ship a poop bottle to this nigga's house, make him pay for it. And the crazy part about it is, it won't even be in a glass bottle. It would be like in a Coca-Cola bottle or some shit. I've seen the things online that people say. You know what I'm saying? If she'll send it to him, charge him for shipping and hand it in to send a fucking glass, plastic bottle to him, and yet she'll put it in and he'll open the bottle and smell it and get aroused off that shit. And he just paid the bitch $5 for a whiff of a fart, like. And that's the reason why these women are out of reality, out of touch reality, because of stupid shit like that, niggas like that. Okay, and this is what feminism has done to our people, and just people in general, because you can't go nowhere and see a woman and really engage in a conversation with her, because at the end of the day, she's gonna feel like you wasting her time. Okay, you interrupting her day. You know, you go to the grocery store and stuff like that, and you see these women, they walking around here, they act like they're above you, their nose is turned up, and they don't even sometimes look in your direction. It's because they've been programmed like that, you know, to think that they're better than you, and any dealing with them is a privilege to you. Okay, and she's finding it out the hard way. This is not the case. Now she wants a man. She wants someone to love her and take care of her and hug her. But even then, she probably don't even know how to articulate that correctly, because by repetition, like they say, mastery is the skill of repetition, or vice versa. When you practice something, eventually you're going to become accustomed to it. So by default, when she goes to a public setting, she may off the rip just hop into this character that can be a total demon and realize why people ain't really dealing with it like that. But yet she's spilling the beans here. And then a man could say, wait a minute, man, I thought you said you wanted a nigga to hug you. So why I got to come with all these accolades and all these resources in order for you to just give me a fucking chance to talk to me? Like, damn, let's just go check out a movie or something. You know what I'm saying? It got to be some extra shit. You want to go to the club. You got to buy the bar out. You got to go to the most expensive restaurants. But technically, man, look, go to the groceries, get some food, grab a bottle. And, hey, you got about 20, 30 different movie apps and about 100 Blu-rays. Like, that's a date, you ask me. All right, straight up, man. You shouldn't have to be taking no damn woman out to no fucking date. I mean, if you want to go somewhere, that's fine. But you shouldn't have to take her out every weekend Oh, it's a 3-day minimum, bitch. Well, you better be giving up the box. I'm gonna pay 3-day minimums. If I'm paying for it, then basically you need to be giving me some goody. You know. So anyway, so this young lady, she's feeling the results of feminism, and all you women gonna come to this realization very soon if you haven't already. Now, I got another dumb airhead eating. Like, this bitch is stupid, man. Look at this. This is a title whore. This is why we don't feel sorry for you bitches, man. But let me get a precept real quick, then I'm gonna play it because I don't want to rant. All right, so this is the book of Jeremiah 31:22. It says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?" It says, "For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman should compass a man." Okay, that's why the Lord said it's a new thing, because this has not been heard of before. Okay, I just showed you a depiction or a picture of a woman back during the time of the Middle Ages. If she was talking too much, they would put a cage over her damn head and muzzle her. And they would walk her around like with a noose. Because you women are property at the end of the day. Okay, and the problem is you have a problem because you're going against your very nature. And this is the reason why you're so miserable. Okay, you've been pumped up by this feminist ass world. These fucking TV shows and all this other stuff appearing you to be something that you're not. And then you got a bunch of simple rules that's on the sideline and vouching for that behavior. Oh man, let that woman do what she want to do. She a woman, man. You can't do that, man. Shut up, man. Okay, honestly speaking, I don't know who I dislike the most. You wicked women or you simps, man. Okay, because you simp niggas ain't going to be around too much longer. I can say that right now. You simp niggas ain't going to be around too much more. Okay, all you clowns, man, that do this, you know, this MMA shit. And I'm talking about you Edomites and you Jake simps out there. Not the brothers, you know, because we know the brothers are real men. But you simps that go to these jujitsu classes, man, and you think you this black belt or this brown belt. You know what I'm saying? You think you're just so tough. Hey, we gonna see how tough you are when all hell break loose. All that Muay Thai shit that you niggas doing, that MMA, that competition shit that you clowns been training in and winning belts, man. We gonna see you put that into play, man. Because see what Esau does, he takes these arts so he can fuck up Jake. I notice when I go to class, Jake, we excel at things pretty quick. And Esau, he don't like that. So they take these classes and they go harder on Jake, man, because they want to hurt Jake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a fucking rib injury now just for grappling. I was getting out of this cradle, and, you know, when you in the cradle, it's basically designed to keep you stationary, and it puts pain and pressure on the joints. My ribs are fucked up from that shit, man, because I was training with the instructor, and he, you know, had me in a cradle, and I couldn't get out of it to a point I was struggling, and he was like, well, you won't be able to get out of it. And the nigga pushed in on my ribs, and part of me feel like he did this shit on purpose, man. You know, all because, you know, Jake, you know, I know how to move a little bit. So you gotta watch that, man, and them be the main dudes, you know. But anyway, it says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?" It says, "For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman should compass a man." And this is the reason why you see these women in elevated positions. Okay, woman-owned construction companies. It was this one company I was working for. We was contracted by the city to deal with like the sewage and the waste and cleaning out the manholes and stuff like that. Very, very dangerous job, right? Pays good money, but it's very dangerous. I'm like, I can't do this. Nah, Jake gets sick. But basically, it was a similar company, but it was owned by a woman. You know what I'm saying? And the tire, they had pink trucks, pink and green fucking hard hats and shit like that. And I'm like, wow, are you serious? And the crazy part about it is they paid more money than a company I was working for, and a lot of niggas was like, man, I'm finna go work for them. I'm like, wow. You know, but that's the prophecy coming to pass, which is totally getting ready to be shut down. So let me play the video of this dildo head right here now, and we'll end it.
I've ever felt in my life. I'm literally holding resumes, a stack of them, so that I can go in person to places and say, are you guys hiring? It's honestly a little bit embarrassing because I'm literally applying for like minimum wage jobs and some of them are being like, we're not hiring, and it's like, what? This is not what I expected. I graduated college with 2 degrees in communications and acting.
Okay, you fucking bitch. Who give a fuck? Oh, you see, that's the point. That's the bullshit right there. How is this happening? I graduated from college. Don't you know college is for dumb people? Most motherfuckers that went to college can't even manage a goddamn water fountain or without screwing up or would change a goddamn tire. You think college makes you smart? If anything, it makes you dumb as hell because you sit up here and gave all your money away to teach a bullshit curriculum that you would never learn or you never work in. Like my airhead ass sister, this damn woman, she graduated with her bachelor's associates in business management, and she went back to get her master's degree. And guess what she works? She works in the dean's office of a fucking principal's office at a high school, bro. You are $120,000, and I get it. She tried to make herself better. But I'm not saying you can't do nothing with a college degree, but at the end of the day, that don't make you entitled. Here you are, $120,000 worth of fucking debt, and you only making, what, 50, 60 grand a year? You ain't gonna pay that off. You've been better off doing something else. And because she went to college off her daddy's trust fund, of slavery of Jake's, now she think that she owes something. And this is the reason why the great humbling is coming. You heard what she said. She said, this is the humblest I've ever been. Well, good. You need to be humbled, and you will be humbled. Okay? Because the little that you got is getting ready to be taken from you. You know, your little apartments, your little lofts, your little homes, your little cars, all this shit getting ready to be taken away from you. We all finna be out here bare naked, man. But the difference between us and y'all is the fact we got the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and y'all don't. Okay? And y'all gonna notice that.
I speak 3 languages. Oh, this sucks. Like, I just want to be a TikToker if I'm being so for real with you. But I can't be delusional anymore. Like, I literally need to make money. And so, I'm just gonna keep trying.
You see how delusional these people are? Okay, she said, I want to be a TikToker, and she's basically in tears now because she can't find a getaway. See how delusional she is? She feels that the world is owed to her because she's a woman and she went to college and could speak a fucking language. Who cares? Who cares about that? And maybe if you didn't put the man away you were dealing with, you wouldn't have this problem. A delusion as she is, oh, I'm a woman. Okay, yeah, you're a woman, you're a servant. Sit down and shut up. But this is funny because this is how they think. These people are really delusional. Okay, this is the book of Isaiah 32, and I'm going to start at verses 2. It says, and a man should be as a hiding place from the wind. It says, a man. Okay, and a covert from the tempest as rivers of waters in a dry place, and as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. And it said a woman, it said a man. Okay, none of you bush hoes, none of you boss bitch, none of you. None of you independent women, none of you. Okay, a real woman is going to come under a real man of the Lord, and they going to know. Okay, and a lot of you women that left the man in the Lord, or he had to put you away, a lot of you going to come crawling back too. A lot of you going to come crawling back asking for forgiveness, and it may not look too good. The Lord may not look favorably upon you. All because you couldn't deal with your man getting with another woman, or you couldn't deal with him because he was in the truth. So you choose to cast away your salvation to go out there and be a corporate whore. Like, what kind of sick shit is that? You're doing exactly what the point we're proving. So was it worth it at the end of the day? Oh, I want to be a corporate whore, but I don't want to be with my man because he's an Israelite and he teaches we can have multiple wives. That's the most lowest shit I've ever heard. Women subconsciously know that they men gonna deal with other women. Motherfuckers, it's natural. If you can't deal with it, then so be it. Don't fucking come back around us either. When time comes to that, don't come back around either. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: you come back around, you're gonna deal with other women. So take your chances and die. All right, which is I'll say I don't give a shit. It says, "And the eyes of them that should see should not be dim, and the ears of them that should hear should be hearkened." Right, because they're gonna see the truth. And they're going to hearken, man, okay? And I'm going to go down to verses 9, where it said, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease, and hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech." And who's the Lord speaking through? His prophets, man, okay? The Lord is speaking through his servants, his men, okay? The men that's putting these shows out, the men that's on the videos, the Lord is speaking through these men, okay? And this is the reason why we're putting out these shows. We're telling you women, man, you better repent and get your ass in order, or you're going to be destroyed. Okay, because a lot of you going to be like this delusional Edomite, that rust bucket you just saw on the screen right there I just played. She's through. She's totally delusional. I want to just be a TikToker, but I got to be realistically. Yeah, well, you ain't in reality, baby. It says, "In many days and years shall you be troubled." In the New Living Testament, it says, many days, I think of a year and a day, or above a year, you should be troubled. And ye careless women, because you careless, man. Okay, I was driving the other day, and there was this Israelite woman walking down the street with her head in her phone. I'm like, man, only if she knew the type of shit that's getting ready to go down. I'm like, anybody could just run up on her. Her head is right in her phone. She's not paying attention. I'm just sitting up there at the red light, and I'm just looking at her. I was at the light for like 2-3 minutes, and I watched her all the way from the time she crossed the street till she passed my car. Even till when she got past the car, and she didn't look up not one fucking time. I'm just looking at her. Even if I hopped out that car and head on black and decided to grab her ass up, if I was, I'm just saying, if I was one of these wicked jakes, she wouldn't even see it coming. Okay, careless, man. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats and for the pleasant fields and the fruitful vines, okay? Because you're going to lament for all the goodies you had. Like last year when they cut that EBT funding, man, hey, a lot of you ain't getting them food stamps no more. And eventually they just going to cut the whole goddamn system. They're going to cut child support. They're going to cut EBT. They're going to cut Section 8. They're going to cut all this stuff, man. Social Security. And in order for you to get those goodies and those benefits, you got to get that micro C-HIP, man. That's going to be the terms and conditions. And a lot of you women, you're going to take the chip because you want that. You want the Section 8. You want the child support. And, hey, by all means, do so because you ain't going to make it anyway. All right, last precept, and he would destroy in his mountain the face of the covering cast over all people and the veil that is spread over all nations, man. Okay, that deception, these philosophies. It says he will swallow up death and victory, and in the Lord Yahweh will wipe away tears from all faces, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth, says the Lord have spoken it, okay? So all this shit dealing with our women, and catching hell by our kids and these women, hey, that's getting ready to come to an end, brothers, man. Okay, things are getting ready to start looking up from us from this point. Just got to keep the faith and hold on. But with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. Lord, will you edify us to the next lesson. Shalom.